Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year and welcome. My name's Adele, and along with my colleague Craig. Good morning, Craig.
Good morning, Adele. Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year.
We're delighted that you've joined us for this morning's CLIA Cruise Bootcamp, the first in the 2023 series. Now, these sessions comprise of 4 cruise line representatives, and each will have just 6 minutes to quickly update you on their offers, promotions, and any additions they have in place for Wave 2023 and beyond. There'll be no presentations, slides, or videos involved, just 6 minutes of quick-fire information. But as always, before we get going, I have a couple of bits of housekeeping for you. So this session won't be recorded, so make sure you get all the info you can from the next 30 minutes. And even though you'll be in listen-only mode for the duration of the webinar, we would still like you to contact us with any comments or questions. And as regular viewers to these sessions know, we will be using the questions section in GoToWebinar, and that's situated to the right of your screen. If you click on the questions icon, a text box will open up to make it easier to add any questions that you have. So please do submit any relevant questions or comments you have, and we'll cover as many as possible at the end of the session after everybody has spoken. If your question is not answered or you think of something after the webinar has ended, then please do email us at ukinfo@cruising.org, and we'll pass the question over to the relevant company. So this morning we have a great session for you, which includes speakers from Rosa, Celebrity Cruises, MSC Cruises, and Regent 7 Seas Cruises. Now, each of the presenters has just 6 minutes to quickly update you on their offers, promotions, and additions in place, as we said, for 2023 wave period and beyond. They'll also answer as many questions as they can at the end of the session, so please do take advantage of this collective of experts and ask away. And now back to this morning's featured cruise lines. I would like to welcome Joe Lavers from Rosa. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm just turning everything on, so hopefully
Turn everything back on. That's it, Joe. We can see you now. That's perfect. Thank you very much, Joe. It's nice to see you, and over to you.
Thank you. So I started my alarm clock, so hopefully I'll actually get under the 6 minutes because I know everybody's very busy. Happy New Year to everybody, first of all. We're going to be at Rosa River Cruises issuing some brand new agent rates, hopefully either later this afternoon or tomorrow. So if any of you on this webinar would like me to send you those agent rates, do please drop me an email. Now, my email address is joe.lavers, which is Lima Alpha Victor Echo Romeo Sierra, at arosa-cruises.co.uk. So please do get in touch so I can send you those agent rates. So what about our campaign for the wave period? So Peaks has got off to actually a cracking start, lots of inquiries coming through, and we've got a number of features for you to be able to promote. The first one is our double discounts campaign, where you can save up to £800 per couple on any 7-night cruise. And that's for 2023 departures. Also, on top of that, we're adding in a free UK airport lounge, and for yourselves as well, and you don't even have to claim, so you don't have to worry about this, but this is an incentive. We'll automatically send you a £50 Love to Shop voucher as well. So we've got some amazing lead-in prices with our 7-night Douro cruise, sailing the rivers of Portugal. Very, very popular. This is our smallest ship at 126 passengers, but that's leading in at just under £1,500. Now that includes your flights, obviously your accommodation, also private transfers. But what you get with Rosa is all inclusive, and this is one of our key selling points, and one of the things I want you to take away with you. We are very different to a lot of the other river cruise lines. We pride ourselves on our informality. And river cruising has a real reputation for being very formal, very regimented, and that isn't a Rosa. Our strapline is cruising differently, and that's really what we aim to do. So unlike a lot of the other river cruise lines where you'll be told what time you're having your meal, you'll be told even where you're sitting, and you could be sitting with other customers. With us, it's gourmet buffet dining, sit where you want, come into the restaurant at whatever time you want, and on the drinks, we've got over 100 alcoholic drinks available, which are included in the price. That includes your cocktails, wines, beers, fantastic branded spirits such as Bombay Sapphire for your gin, Jack Daniels, just as a couple of examples. And that's all day and evening as well. Every ship has a spa on board with really reasonably priced treatments, a swimming pool or a whirlpool, and also our service on board. Although we're a 4-star, 4-star plus bracket, I honestly believe our atmosphere on board and our staff really deliver a 5-star service. So we're incredible value for money. We don't include excursions, but we've got lots for you to be able to, for your customers to be able to buy, from your straightforward walking tour of a city right the way through to helicopter rides or whitewater rafting. So again, our whole ethos is about the customer doing as much or as little as they wish. And very uniquely, in the river cruise market, we actively welcome the multi-generational groups and families. Children 15 years of age and under stay free when sharing a cabin with their parents. Now, although we've got 13 river cruise ships, 12 of them were never really designed to take families on board, so it is sharing a normal size cabin with a third bed, whether that be a Pullman or a sofa bed, for example. But on Sina, our brand new ship, which sails the Northern Rhine, mega ship, 280 passengers, we've got family cabins that cater for up to 5 people. So 2 adults in a double bed, bunk beds, and also a double sofa bed. And they're all on the lower deck, so they're completely separate from the rest of the ship. And at the end of that deck, there's actually a very large kids club. So it's the only European river cruise with a dedicated kids club on board. But I don't want people to think that we're inundated with children on our ships, because we're not. I don't want that to put off any customers. So if you take the Sina as a prime example, even if every one of those family cabins had 3 children in it on every sailing, that's 36 children as an absolute maximum on a ship that takes 280 passengers. So please do bear that in mind. We've also got a range of themed cruises new for 2023 with art, wellness, and photography. And these are short mini cruises that lead in at $949, which is a price including your flights and again those private transfers. We can do pre and post hotels. We can do not just the private transfers, but also we can do Eurostar as well. So a real range of things for you to do. I'm down to less than 30 seconds now, so I'm hoping to hit this 6 minutes. Please do drop me that email. Again, it's joe.lavers, L-A-V-E-R-S, at rosa-cruises.co.uk, and I'll send you those fabulous agent rates, which we had recently, 5-night cruises from just over £200 per person, everything included. So thank you very much. I'll switch off my camera so you don't have to look at my ugly face any longer, and hand back to Adele.
Don't be daft, Joe. Thank you so much. That was a brilliant update. And don't forget, please do email Joe for those agent rates. I'm planning on doing one myself this year, so Joe, I'll be in touch definitely. Next up, we have the lovely Leon Hand from Celebrity Cruises. Good morning, Leon.
Morning. Hello, everybody.
Morning.
Thank you, Adele. Let's get started. I believe in the power of free. So science tells us that when you're downloading information to people and you want them to remember everything you've said, they normally remember just 3 things. So I'm simple and I like to keep it simple. Celebrity Cruises is a leader in the luxury market because we've created and carved out our own market positioning, our own brand differentiation, and it's called Relaxed Luxury. We are a relaxed luxury resort at sea. That's what you should always be telling your customers, and this is what you should always say to position Celebrity when you're selling Celebrity. Well, let's get back to the power of free. Let's talk about Wave. 3 main messages that you need to remember and talk about when you are selling Celebrity. Number 1, up to 75% off the cruise fare for the second guest in every booking. Number 2, up to £800 or €800 savings in the booking that you make. They are built into the price, so that's up to £800 or €800 saving. And number 3 is up to $800 on board spend. So let me break that down for you. 75% off the second cruise, the second guest, up to £800 or €800 saving, and up to $800 on board credit, 3 messages. Now that is our biggest offer yet, and that is for all bookings that are made apart from Galapagos right through to the 1st of March. The booking window is between now and the 1st of March, and it's for sailings that run right through to the end of April 2025. So I always say, think about how much it costs for a family of 4 to book 2 weeks in Florida. It's eye-popping from what I've heard. So think about when you have a family or a retired couple or a young couple or anybody really that wants something really special and will pay more for the finer things in life. Think about what they're saving, what the second guest gets off, and how much they can spend on board on us. So they're the 3 main messages. That's all I want you to remember. But there is something else that I have up my sleeve. And we are offering £99 or €99 flights to Europe. So from selected airports all over the UK and the Republic of Ireland, if you book, again, anything to Europe between now and the 1st of March, we are going to give you flights for £99 or €99, and that's for departures from the 24th of April to the 16th of July. So think ships that are leaving Athens, Rome, Barcelona, Ravenna for Venice, and also Amsterdam. And anything that's after the 16th of July will be just €149 or £149. So free flights, not free flights, sorry, £99 or €99 flights to Europe for bookings made between now and the 1st of March. The 1st of March is when our wave campaign ends. Now, my last point is what's in it for you. So our world famous travel agent incentive program called Celebrity Moments, which is part of what we call Celebrity Rewards. This year, we're doing our biggest cash bonus giveaway ever. So we have our normal leaderboard, and that means that our top 100 sellers will be rewarded with £500 or €500. That's if you're in the top 100. But we also want to include everybody else that might not consider themselves a top seller or indeed is new to celebrity. So what we're doing is we're doing some bonus prize draws where you can win cash. If you make 10 or more bookings, you can be in to win £500. If you make 20 or more bookings, you can be in to win £1,000 or euros. And the one that I love the most is that we're rewarding anybody that is brand new to celebrity and never booked celebrity cruises before with £25 or €25 per booking for the first 5 bookings that you make. So you've got to be in it to win it, but we're expanding the range of prizes and incentives to reward everybody that is supporting celebrity and selling celebrity during January and February. For more information, there's only one place that you need to go to, and that is Celebrity Central. This is the Google, the Wikipedia, the information hub of everything for anyone who sells celebrity cruises, including how you make bookings and all of the information and resources that you need to download and use to promote and sell celebrity, whether that's online or whether that is through social media. But all of our news and all of our campaign details are all on Celebrity Central. So let me recap. 75% off the second guest. Up to £800 or €800 savings built into the cruise fare. And up to $800 onboard credit per stateroom. And they are our 3 messages up to the 1st of March. I think I'm out of time. So that's me. Happy New Year, everyone, and thank you for your support.
Thank you so much, Leon. You were absolutely perfectly timed then, as always. So lovely to see you. Thank you very much, and we'll see you a little bit later on.
Thank you, everyone. Bye, Adele.
Okay, now it's time for our next presenter, and that is Claire Smith from MSC Cruises. Good morning, Claire.
Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. So
It's over to you, my
I'm going
lovely.
to kick start. And at MSC Cruises, it's always all go, as you all know. So for all of you that do follow us on Facebook, you can see that we're always up to something. We're always launching some new ships and campaigns, and lots of campaigns that are out there are really, really difficult to actually get your teeth into. And I think this is where MSC really, as a mainstream cruise line, we really do have one of the best campaigns out there. So we have been running it for the last couple of years at Wave. So usually it's called our best promo, our best campaign. This time it is premium all in. So what does that mean? That means for your customers, this is the best time to actually book an MSC cruise. Because this is when they're going to get their drinks package, the premium extra drinks package included in the cruise fare. So when you, as a travel agent, go onto MSC Book, onto our trade partner booking platform, you'll see that it comes up with two different tabs. So best promo will be there and best promo with drinks. So this gives our customers the option if they want it with drinks or without for their cruise for summer 23. Which 90% of our guests that do book at this time of year do like to have the drinks package, but you will tend to find there will be that one odd customer that isn't fussed about the drinks package, they just want cruise only. That's absolutely fine, we give that option as well. So there's about £100 of a difference between the cruise only fare and the premium all in. Now, the premium extra drinks package that's included in the cruise fare with MSC Cruises is anything up to €13, £13 or $15, depending on your destination that you're travelling to. But there is no limit. So we have one of the best drinks packages available for your customers. And it's really, really simple. As I said, really simple messaging for the customers to book and for you guys as the trade partners to get on board and to understand what the campaign is. Now, the value for money for that actual drinks package is phenomenal because it's usually £36 per person per day. And as I said, there's no limit to the amount of drinks that you can have. If you decide you want to have 2 drinks or you want to have 50 drinks, as some of our customers do on the mini cruises, then that's absolutely up to them. The drinks cap is just at the €13, £13, depending on the ship, or $15 in the Caribbean. Now, something else that I really, really want to drive home is the value that we do have at MSC Cruises. So all of our gratuities are all included in the package price. We don't charge our customers in the UK or in Ireland for the gratuities. Now, the value of that was £63. It's actually just went up to 70. So €63 or £63. It's just went up to 70. Now, we don't charge that. We're the only 2 markets for MSC Cruises that don't charge our customers that. So if you were Italian, you were French, German, Spanish, etc., you would be prepaying those gratuities. Now that is a fantastic selling point for your customers. You think about what you could save £63 on, especially with the cost of living at the moment. For me, that's my heating bills for 2 months. For other people, that's their 10 bottles of wine, like my colleague Alicia. But for example, that is a great saving for your customers, and you really want to be driving that home, that's already included in that cruise fare as well. Also, in terms of from an agent perspective, we do have one of the highest commissions that we pay on the market for a mainstream cruise line. So for us, you only need to sell one of our cruises versus some of our competitors, where you might have to sell 2, 3, 4 cruises to make the commission that you would with MSC Cruises. So always keep that in mind as well, because actually you can be making lots and lots of money by selling MSC. And then do also remember that we do have more ships, more itineraries and more ports of call than any other cruise line in the Med. If you're thinking about MSC, if you're thinking about the Med, you should be automatically thinking about MSC. It's in our name, guys, Mediterranean Shipping Company. So that's where you should be going when you're thinking about us. Now, our campaign is running from now right through to the end of March. So you've got 3 months to really get in there, get those amazing pricing. Lead-in prices from Southampton is $849 per person for a 7-night cruise, premium all-inclusive, with those gratuities included. There's no non-commissionable cruise fares or port taxis or fees that you need to remove. It's fully commissionable, which is really great. And then if you're doing any med sailings with fly cruise packages, remember we also give you commission on your airfare as well. So we really do have this amazing industry leading campaign. We have also just put on sale just the week of Christmas, because we love to come up with a nice surprise for you guys. We have also just put on our early booking fares for Southampton as well for next year, which is absolutely flying. So summer 24 is available on sale now, and it is absolutely taking off. So if you're not already making bookings on that, make sure that you do. And then lastly, I just wanted to cover off that if you are making any bookings at the moment, so from now until the 31st of January, for you as our travel agent partners, we are entering you automatically into our booking campaign and our incentive to win yourself a free cruise for 7 nights. So we will give you a holiday for 7 nights. The more bookings that you do, the more chances you have to win that prize. Now, we are giving away 1 cabin per day in the month of January. So we've already given away 7 or 8 cabins already. We're just about to announce the next lot of cabins that we'll be giving away. So anything that we have on sale at the moment that you can book on MSC Book or via our contact centre, it's all automatically included. You don't need to go and put your reference into another booking platform or anything like that to register. We're registering it for you. And what we will do is our sales managers will contact you if you have won that incredible 7-night cruise prize in a balcony cabin for 2 people. So absolutely amazing. Now, Craig and Adele are telling me to go off. The broom's coming out, so I will finish it there. So thank you so much. Get selling MSC, guys. And if you do need anything at all, we have a team of 17 sales managers desperately waiting on your call to support you guys. And of course, trade support are always here as well to help. So thanks, everyone. Take care and speak to you soon.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Claire. What a fantastic update, and some fantastic prizes there for everybody to win as well. I think everybody this morning has given us something great to think about. And we have our final speaker this morning, and that is Paul Beale from Regent 7 Seas Cruises. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Adele. Thank you very much indeed. Saving the best till last, which is what I love. So my name is Paul Beale, as you can see, Senior Director of Sales for Regent 7 Seas Cruises. First of all, I'd just like to say we are 6-star ultra luxury, the best of the best. So anything you need, if you've got any of your top clientele, please think about upgrading them up towards the ultra luxury arena and to Regent 7 Seas Cruises. So we have a brand new sale which started yesterday for the Wave campaign. This is the equivalent to the Harrods sale. We very rarely discount our cruises. In fact, I can think of about probably half a dozen cruises in the last 2 years that we've discounted. Generally speaking, we like to add value if we want to move different cruise lines along, different cruises along. But however, in this particular Wave campaign, we have added value, we have additional discounts, we have low deposits, and we have a huge shipboard credit. But before I go any further, please make sure you take notes. I will be giving away a bottle of champagne on one of the details within this presentation. We'll have the first to message Adele or Craig afterwards, and I'll give away a bottle of champagne at the end of this presentation as well. So first of all, what are we? We have an unrivaled experience on Regent 7 Seas Cruises, with every luxury included. All of these luxuries basically make the holiday much smoother, much more simple for our guests, so that they can enjoy themselves without worry or without trouble. We include all airfares, all port-to-port transfers, unlimited shore excursions. That is the key word there, is unlimited. Shore is unlimited. For example, if you're in Vanuatu, you can do jet boating in the morning. You can do all-terrain vehicles in the afternoon. If you're in the Cayman Islands, you can do a jet ski safari in the morning. You can do a parasail at lunchtime. You can do deep sea fishing in the afternoon. All of these things included within the cruise fares. It's a huge benefit to make sure that people can enjoy their holidays to the full, particularly when you have port-intensive cruises, which we do. If you have a port every single day, it takes away the trouble and the stress. It's already been pre-organized and pre-done for you before you even get on board the ship. What else do we include? We include Wi-Fi. We include drinks, all our premium drinks, whether it be Tanqueray, Grey Goose, Hendrix, anything in the cocktail, champagnes, all included. Fine wines, they will select the fine wine depending on the course that you're eating to make sure it matches and pairs with a particular course. You don't have one bottle of wine to share between your guests. They will serve the sommeliers course by course for every single course that you're eating. What else do we have? Even valet laundry. You can go along with a dirty suitcase of washing. Enjoy your cruise. It'll be washed, pressed for you, and you'll go away with it as if it's come back from the dry cleaners that particular day. So really incredible, and probably one of my favorite benefits that are in there as well as gratuities, service charges all included. They will spend zero when they get off. Recently, your guests or yourselves may have seen us on the Channel 5 television program, World's Most Expensive Christmas Cruise. And we're proud to be the most expensive. It's because of the quality that we offer, but we do offer incredible value that's in there. So what's the deal for this wave campaign? We have our Upgrade Your Horizon. And we have a 2-category upgrade on all destinations and most cruises. We have up to 40% off on selected cruises, up to about 40 cruises with 30 to 40% off. We have low deposits, and we also have a huge shipboard credit. Now listen carefully to this. This is specifically for you guys here. If you have any guests that have never traveled on Regent before, we can add to all of the above, all combinable, with $1,000 shipboard credit. If you have a guest that has never cruised us before, we can add that on to help you close the sale. It isn't automatic. Reservations don't know about it. You have to email me on pbeale, that's P-B-E-A-L-E, at rssc.com. Email me and I'll pass it on to the team, and we'll qualify that guest and add $1,000 shipboard credit onto their particular booking. How happy are they going to be when you close their sale with that particular benefit? So really, probably our strongest wave campaign to date. So campaign lead fare is £3,500 per person for 7 nights. That's based on a September Navigator Western Mediterranean cruise. However, don't be distracted by the lead-in fare. Don't go straight to the cheapest fare. Our guests, high net worth guests, or those guests looking to move from premium to ultra luxury, look at it and they will look at destination first. Destination is key. So I've picked out from all of our different cruises, we have hundreds of cruises which are combined with a 2-category upgrade. I've picked out one particular cruise, which is a Cape Town round trip. It is on Voyager, the 28th of December, 2023. It includes wonderful ports like Walvis Bay, Port Elizabeth, Durban. It includes the unlimited shore excursion we were talking about earlier with all-terrain vehicles, boats, cars, everything you need in the shore excursions to get you to where you are to enjoy those particular excursions. It includes UNESCO heritage sites, huge sand dunes that are in there as well. So really, it's a fabulous cruise to do, all for under £8,000 per person, including all of those wonderful things you had before. If you think what your guests will normally spend on board a cruise, they will spend zero on ours. The £8,000 per person is really incredible value and the total holiday spend that they have. I'm not forgetting that we have Grandeur, our newest ship in the fleet, which will be starting in December 2023, so just a few months away now until she arrives. We cannot wait for her to arrive. But please don't forget that we are unrivaled space at sea and have the most luxurious fleet at sea as well. We have a CLIA, oh, that's my time, I'm coming up to the end. We have a CLIA specifically for these attendees. I know the attendees, so anybody that makes a first-time Regent booking will get a £200 gift voucher between January through to March. So my question, and the fastest fingers first, is what is the lead-in fare for our wave campaign? The first one to text through on this one now on the chat. Adele will moderate this. Haven't actually checked with her, and if she has, I'll be sending a bottle of champagne to you. So please have a fabulous wave campaign. Let's get this year off to a start. Thank you very, very much indeed.
Marvellous. Thank you very much for that, Paul. And what a nice surprise. I think I may have been the fastest finger first there with the bottle of champagne. Kidding, of course. So yeah, I'll check in the questions icon. If anybody does want to join in that, please add your answer to the questions box in GoToWebinar, and I will pass the details over to Paul to send you a bottle of champers. How lovely. If you can stay with us now, Paul, that's great. And I will ask all of our other presenters to come back on as well. I think we're going to go over to Craig to see if we've had any questions from the audience too.
Yeah, good morning. Hi. Are we all back? Do we have Leon?
Morning. I think we may have lost Leon, but I think he had to jump off onto another call. But we've
He's
got
gone
our
off
three
to
lovely
take his
panelists
sandwich.
here now. So
Lovely, great. Okay, yeah, well, some lovely questions coming in, some great comments as well. Joe, good start with you. Morning, Joe. Jonathan from Cruise Room was just saying how marvellous he found a Rosa Senna. He sailed with her recently. And Karen
Fantastic.
as well said everything sounds amazing. One question, the spa treatments and the excursions, as you mentioned, that they're not included. Are they pre-bookable?
They are pre-bookable, yes. Certainly the excursions are. And the way that we work that is that the customer can log on to an online system. They can book their excursions. And then when they arrive on the ship, they've got 24 hours to either cancel all of them, cancel a couple of them, or pay for all of them. So there's no money taken up front, and they still have that ability to decide on their first day on the ship, well, 24 hours after they've boarded, whether they want to carry on with those excursions or not. And just on the spa treatments, they are pretty reasonable. We're not ocean cruising pricing. Sorry, everybody else who's on here from Ocean, but an hour long massage is about €50. So it's incredibly good value for money.
Very good value. Excellent. And if I could ask you, Joe, quickly, what's the one bit of important advice you'd give to all these agents to get the wave sales off to a great start for Rosa?
Well, I think just for river cruising in general, we are the smaller cousin of these massive ships, you know, in comparison to the amount of people who travel on a river cruise to travel on ocean, it is much, much smaller. But I do think it's a very profitable part of the business for an agent. And if you get a river cruise client, they will repeat book as they do on ocean. So I think my big message is don't forget river. Keep pushing it. I know a lot of agents' knowledge of river around Europe is not as strong as maybe the ocean guys, but please just keep pushing it out there. Eventually something will land and you will get an inquiry that will convert into a booking, and then you'll have that customer for life if you look after them.
Fantastic. Thanks very much, Joe. Claire, if I can come to you.
Yeah.
Hi, it's a great presentation as always. Thank you. Jonathan from Cruise Room again. He's got a question regarding the offer of regional departure flights. Will you be offering regional flights, for example, from Manchester?
At the moment, no, and it's just because we've still had quite a lot of operational changes, because obviously moving 22 ships around has been quite difficult since we've restarted in the pandemic. So at the moment, the answer is no, but we are still looking into that. It's something that we, every Monday in our trading sessions, are talking about. So as soon as we have any information on that, Jonathan, anything that does go live, because we obviously have a huge catchment area in Manchester, we have a huge catchment area in Scotland as well for customers who do want to do fly cruise products. So as soon as that goes on sale, what I would suggest is, if you don't already, follow our regional Facebook pages, follow our main Facebook pages, because as soon as we get that, that's the first place that it will go. And of course, our sales managers will be out and about talking about that when that does go live, and you'll get the updated email as well. We also do have a newsletter to sign up to, so if you're on MSC Book, there's a news segment there on the panel right at the very top where you can sign up, and any of our latest news, or you'll be the earliest people to get it is if you sign up for our newsletter. But at the moment, there's nothing on sale yet for regional flying. It's all London, or if you're in Ireland, we've obviously got the Dublin flights as well. Northern Ireland can tap into the Dublin flights, but for the Scotland and the north of England at the moment, unfortunately, no.
Okay, so watch this space, basically. Yeah.
Exactly. But there's plenty to sell from Southampton, guys. We've got all year-round sailings on our doorstep on MSC Virtuosa. We're bringing our brand new ship MSC Euribia here in the winter time as well. So Virtuosa will leave us after 2 years, and she'll go out to Dubai, which you will find some regional flights for the winter there for Dubai as well for Virtuosa. So you've got Manchester, Glasgow, Birmingham, Edinburgh, Newcastle, Dublin, and the two Heathrow.
Go on, name all the regional airports, Claire, please. That's great, fantastic.
We have regional.
Could I ask the same question as I asked Joe? What's the one most important piece of advice you'd give agents out there to get the year off to a big start with cruise sales?
Make bookings. MSC is absolutely out there to help you guys, and as I said, we've got, I think, one of the best campaigns out there on the market. It's easy to know, it's easy for the customer to understand. The value that you get within it is, this is the best time to book, so don't leave it too late, because we're already seeing that the trends this year for January so far are the best January we've had so far at MSC. So I've been here for 6 years. This is the best January we've had so far. So don't miss out. Don't wait. Get them booked now. You don't need to pay your balance, guys, till 9 weeks before, 63 days. Like, book it now, do your deposit, pay it later.
Fantastic, Claire. Thanks very much. Lovely to see you.
No worries.
Okay, and last but not least, by any means, Paul, we can come to you. So we've got some questions coming in. Let me see. Oh, yes, about brochures. Who was asking this? I can't remember. Ah, yes, Jonathan again. So are brochures available from Regent? They haven't been able to get hold of any from Tradegate, he mentioned.
Yes, we do have brochures. Before I come on to that question, I try and counter something that Joe said. Please don't count all ocean cruises together. Our smallest ship is 450 guests. We are not several thousand. I just want to make that very, very clear, because we are not the same as all other ocean lines that are out there. And we do have regional airports as well. Sorry, Claire, included. I'm so sorry to ask about the brochure question. It just means, Jonathan, if I recall correctly, you set up your agency in the last 18 months or so. You probably haven't been ranked on Tradegate, so we just need to simply get you. So once again, drop me an email and I can make sure that you are qualified. We have pulled back on some of the brochures going out purely because of the change in retail distribution that's happened. But I'm happy to put you onto that Tradegate distribution. Drop me an email and I can make sure you are qualified on there as well. No problem at all.
Fantastic. And we have a question from Patricia Frost, who's in a lovely part of the world, Henley-on-Thames, and saying that obviously there's quite a lot of high net worth customers in that area. Are there any, do you offer any more in-depth training webinars for agents in our region?
We love Henley. We've got a very, very good base of guests that are there. Yes, so very, very appropriate. We do have various webinars that are available. We'll be announcing them very, very soon. We appreciate that obviously it's the very, very time for bookings at the moment, so we haven't done it at the beginning part of January. What I would suggest is join up to our Facebook group, which is the trade-only Facebook group, which is search for Regent Trade on Facebook. Join there. We qualify that you're an agent, and then I'll have all the information on there for all the webinars. You can learn some more. We've also done a series of webinars recently on how to actually profile your guests and how to find luxury guests within your area as well. So there's a huge amount of assets that we can do, or we can train in person as well. So yeah, anything you need, just let us know. We can get the word out there.
Brilliant. Thanks, Paul. A couple of people, Jazz and Tim, were asking, it's a fantastic offer, obviously, with Regent 7 Seas Cruises. It's all inclusive. Everything is covered for the lucky guests who are sailing with you. And the $1,000 onboard credit that was offered. So the questions come in, what are they going to spend the $1,000 on?
It's a very good question. Most of it is included. You cannot spend it in the casino. That's pretty much the only thing. You can spend it in the shop. So if you want to buy yourself an Omega watch or a Louis Vuitton handbag, then you're welcome to use it in there instead. Or any Regent Choice shore excursions, such as a helicopter ride over Alaska or a Ferrari in Monte Carlo. Those ones you can use towards it. But I just buy myself a personally instead.
Well, I thought you've got the full collection by now, surely. Very quickly, just the same question I've asked to the others. What's the one important piece of advice you give to the agents to sell ultra luxury this wave period? Very
clear. Work smarter, not harder. Make sure you profile your database. Find the high net worth individuals that are in there. Every one of you has got a Regent guest in there. You know, if you're looking at prices we mentioned before, £3,500 per person, fully inclusive, that's equivalent to about a 2,000 mainstream cruise because of all the spend that normally happens on board instead. So if you put us in as a wild card when you're quoting on other cruises, then you'll be surprised at how you may get some new business coming across. And again, close the sale with that $1,000 shipboard credit once it's on there. So profile, select, talk to the right people in the right way, and that's my best advice for Wave.
That's brilliant. And sorry, very quickly, I have to ask this because it's quite funny. Jonathan's asking Jackie from their agency, wants to know where you got your floating globe from.
we sell them on board the ships. It's my favourite. That's about the mid-sized ones. We do get bigger ones. However, you can get them on the internet. In fact, we gave away all of these when anybody made a world cruise back in a couple of years ago, and we gave away one of these floating globes. And they're honestly, they're my favourite. Good spot. Really, really good spot.
Fantastic. Very good eyes as well. I can't see that. Very good. Thanks very much. Leon didn't join us. For all those people who sent in questions for Leon, we will pass them on to him, and also your contact details. Before I sign off, Joe, very, very quickly, minimum age for children on board a Rosa?
Yeah, it's not a minimum. Basically, if the child is 15 or under, they sail free if they share the cabin.
That's great. Thanks very much. Well, thanks very much. Lovely to see you all. Happy New Year again. Thanks for all that great advice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Craig. Thank you to all of our speakers this morning. And this collective this morning has proved just how varied the cruise industry is and the different range of products. So there definitely is a cruise for everybody, especially on this morning session. We've got more boot camp sessions confirmed throughout January and February, so do look out for more information on those upcoming events on cruising.org, and you are welcome to join as many as you like. We'll also send out information on email addresses and contacts for everybody that's been on this morning. So if you do think of anything else that you want to ask any of our speakers this morning, I will send you their contact details. So thank you again from me for being here with us this morning. Thank you, and goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.
Bye-bye now.